Hi, I'm Christina Applegate.
And I'm Jamie-Lynn Sigler.
And this is
Messy. Hello. Welcome to Messy. Hello.
Hi, guys. It's Christina and the most fabulous of...
and the other chick, Jamie.
Jamie-Lynn Sigler. How are you guys doing today? Let's think about that. How are we doing? What the heck is going on, man?
I've been on a little... Have you and I talked about this? Or you say you've tried it, or I don't know if you can't try it, but I've been doing a lot of playing around with hormones lately. Like hormone replacement therapy type stuff.
I have to be on. I think we talked about this because I don't have ovaries or fallopian tubes,
right.
So I take like legit, HRT. But
yeah,
because I'm in menopause, so mine's going to be a little different in that respect. But please talk about it.
Well, I guess the reason why I'm saying it is I feel quite a difference since I've added in. It's called estradiol.
I don't know that.
It's a strand of estrogen, I guess, or do you call it a strand or strain or I don't know.
Everything's a strand. It's a strand of COVID. It's a strand of this. It's a strand of whatever.
And I'm mixing it with a little testosterone and a little progesterone, and I feel like I just woke up from like 100-year nap, meaning like. I just, when you don't even realize how you might be like going through life. Like I knew it wasn't like fabulous, but it was like my normal. And now I'm kind of like, oh, wow, I feel a little more alive than I used to. So I don't know.
I need to get on that because mine's just, I think when I woke up from my surgery in 2017, I was in menopause immediately. Like, I was immediately sweating. I was immediately angry at everyone. And
at 37.
Yeah. Whatever I was. Sure. Math. And I'm on Prempro, which is both estrogen and the other thing. And so it just leveled me. And I didn't know any different because I shouldn't have been feeling all those hormonal things at that time because I was so young. So I think if I was to go off of it, I probably would be more of a nightmare than I already am in life.
Stop.
Just a fucking, just a stabber. I don't know. I'd be just a stabber. Do you have a
fluctuation? Do you still have like a fluctuation in your month with your?
I don't know what my life is, Jamie. Like, I don't know.
Dumb question.
It's a dumb question. Like, I don't know. Is this MS today, or is it just me being an asshole, or is it too hot outside, or is it my hormones, or do I have dry vagina? I don't know what it is, but there's always someone or something going on.
Yeah.
I really wish I loved pot. I really do.
I know.
Damn it.
I know. You're just the chemistry. It don't work with you.
No, we are not. We are not friends.
No,
we don't mix well. It would be me like in a fetal position, like freaking out that my tongue is like a serpent and like trying to like eat me from the inside. Like, oh no.
Well,
I just want to be stoned. I just want to be stoned.
I know.
God bless all of you out there who can.
Too.
I know, but I'm not.
How are you feeling? I know last week we talked to you. You were broadcasting live from a hospital bed.
Live from hospital. Yeah. I am. I don't know. I just got home 2 days ago after being there for 7-8 days. And they've got me on some weird medicine right now that I'm not so certain about. I don't think it's probably good for me. It's making me sleep. Like, most people are like, oh my God, that's so good for you. You had 9 hours of sleep. I was like, yeah, at night, but then I also slept 9 hours during the day. So now where is that leaving me? Like, it's kind of like I feel completely not myself right now. And I don't want to
say that was a side effect from this.
It's like a happy thing. He's like, well, you'll sleep. and it's supposed to help with my GI tract, but it's
Interesting.
back in the olden days, apparently it was a antidepressant, which I didn't need because even though I'm sad about things, I'm not depressed. There's a
Right.
difference.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is that I'm taking, but man, I'm sleeping like I can't, like even now talking, I'm like falling asleep, trying to even keep myself awake. It's
Yeah.
crazy. So that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like drugged and weirded out.
You're healing too, right? I mean, like you were just in the hospital. You were also in Europe right before. There's like so many factors at play here.
Yeah, I wasn't
You
home
just,
for almost
yeah.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel crazy. I feel a little crazy right now, but it's going to
Did
be
it feel,
okay.
did it feel
What?
so good to get back into your bed?
I'm really weird about the hospital. I kind of
Meaning you
enjoy,
like it?
I kind of, please don't,
Yeah, but you
don't,
can't, can you
universe, don't listen
sleep
to me
there?
when I say that. I just am alone and the temperature's really nice and it smells really clean and I watch sitcoms all day.
Yeah.
No one's
Well,
there.
when you talk about it that way,
There's no animals
sounds like a damn
bothering
dream.
me. It kind of is. And then I get home and I'm like, God, this place smells. It's like disgusting. It's like gray gardens up in this bitch. Like just the smell of animals. I'm just like, bleh, bleh. No, I hate it
How
so
many
much.
animals do you have in your house at this moment?
3.
Okay.
I love animals. Don't get me wrong.
We
They're
know.
just, they are all my kids' animals. So that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, just like I got in Friday night and I couldn't believe the smell of my house. I was like, this is horrifying.
Is it because it hasn't been like, when was it stale? Like it hadn't been like,
No, it was animal smell.
oh, it was just the
Just
animal.
yeah, and like there's no like cross breeze going on, and
Right.
I don't know. It just was gross to me because I'd been in a hotel for a week and a half, and then my pied a terre, which is my hospital, and which is really super clean and cold.
Some
and
would
nice
say sterile.
And some would say they give me the medicines that make me feel quite nice.
Yeah, that too. Again, you're making it sound like a damn dream.
It's not.
I get
but
it.
At the same time, I'm like, I don't mind it so much. It's
Listen, that's what we're here for. The honesty.
That's the honesty. No,
That's
I don't
what
want to
we're
be in the
here for.
hospital all the time. Wink, wink. I kind of love it. Anyway, no, I don't love it. I don't love feeling like shit, but
Yeah.
the slight
Yeah.
vacay
Yeah.
doesn't suck. Yeah, that.
Yeah. I think I'd love to find a new vacay for you. I'd like to put that out there. I'd like to find a new spot, a new temperature controlled, solitary, nice smelling, happy feeling spot.
Well,
Just put
I've
it
been
out there.
since I've been home, I've been watching the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip.
Is there a new one?
seasons. No, I just keep
Oh,
watching
okay.
the same ones over and over again, and I'm like, excuse me, I'm like burping. I was just choking on a pill. I like it's so pretty there, and it looks like
Yeah.
it's air conditioned, like really air conditioned and really clean. See, it all goes back to like it
Yeah.
being cool.
We're really
and
getting
clean.
to know you. Yeah.
I'm really OCD, like, and I love that. And then the sand is like white because they're in the Caribbean. They're like in Turks and Caicos, and they're in St. Bart's, and I'm like, that is for me, like that. Then I go back to
Yeah.
my room where it's nice and cool. I was
Yeah.
cleaning my hospital room, okay? Like there was a few moments where I felt pretty good, and they'd come back and they're like, "Did you clean your whole room?" I'm like, I did. And I organized everything and put stuff into little drawers, and like I organized everything
Wow.
like a crazy person because it had to be very
Yeah. You would have
the-
made Clea so proud.
I really was. But it was like really sick because there I am like with like an IV hanging off of one arm. I'm like I like made my bed. I got new linens and made my bed.
I like this era for you.
No, that's who
Again, I
am.
wanted in a new location, but
A new location, but I love cleaning up.
I need to ask, what's your favorite Ultimate Girls Trip cast? Because I have mine.
Okay, so I think I'm kind of loving Roni Legacy, right? I love
Correct.
Roni Legacy because
Same.
it feels comforting.
It's nothing better.
There's nothing better than Roni Legacy.
Roni Legacy.
Yeah, because they're all there.
You put Dorinda, Sonia, Luann,
Ramona,
Kelly Bensimon
hello,
in a fucking house in the Caribbean. I watch
don't
you
leave
all
out
day.
the other lady.
What
Kristen.
Kristen. But she was like the dark horse. Like she was the one that was coming in with like maybe not much to do. And she was the star of that one, I think. She played that brilliantly.
She asked a lot of questions, that lady. But I love that group together. I mean, that's what we love about New York is that crew. I want that crew back.
Same. I want that crew on Below Deck. I want that crew I want to watch them travel the world, to be quite honest.
Yeah. I think that the one that was at Dorinda's at Bluestone was crazy. That was
every Bluestone Manor trip is wild.
Nuts. I just want to hang out with Dorinda.
They don't want the shark room, right?
No. Yeah, the fish
shark
room. Yeah. I want to hang out with Dorinda. I just think Dorinda is probably like the most fun person to hang out with. And not because we've seen her like kind of wild. Like I think she's like this kind of groovy, cool, badass, like punk rock fucking chick from,
I'm with you.
Yeah. So Dorinda, if you're listening, we kind of need to hang out with you.
Yeah.
And then the other ones I want to hang out with so I can just stare at them. Like observe them like in a cage.
Like if you could be behind like one of those detective mirrors.
Yeah. Or like visiting like Silence of the Lambs. Like there, you stay over there and I'm going to stay over here. I'm not going to integrate with you.
We just observe them in their natural habitat.
Yeah. But Dorinda, I want to hang out with.
Oh my God. Wouldn't that be such a good, like, who does the windows? Saks does the windows every Christmas in New York.
Right.
If each window was like a different housewife cast, like in the holidays.
Which would you?
Like a Bravo Saks Christmas windows of like all the cast of Bravo shows as the theme in each window.
You just stick them in there? You stick the ladies in there?
They could be mannequins. Well,
Okay,
I mean, if they were live ladies, I love it. That'd be very like David Blaine of them, like installation.
So very David
art
Blaine.
Installations.
I mean, I think that's, I mean, New York is obviously like, to me, like the best, that was always the best cast.
Oh,
It's just so messy.
Yeah. I think that's unfortunately why the new New York just didn't work. We need old, salty lady Upper East Siders.
Yep, absolutely. And although then I'm like, I was actually laying here today thinking about what are my favorites. And then I end up naming all of them, basically. But
yeah, they're like children.
It's like Salt Lake City, that's a big one for me. Salt Lake is so good.
So's OC.
OC, have you been watching now? I know.
I have. I'm watching. Yeah.
I mean, no offense to them. I've kind of fallen asleep to a couple of episodes, but that's just because I'm on this medicine that's putting me to sleep. But
we'll blame the medicine, not you ladies.
No, not you guys. Support for Messy comes from Ira Store.
Ooh. It's August. Did you know that?
I should have used my Ira Store this entire time to look like a beach bunny on all the beaches of Ibiza I went to. I didn't do any of those things.
But listen, you can't. You can look like you were taking care of yourself and spying it every day and quenching your body with water and serums, because you can have the Ira Store Illumina face mask, and then you can also have fantastic, thicker, healthier, faster growing hair in as little as 3 months with the Ira Store Elite, and then you can do the bundle of them both and just crush life.
I love my mask now. Now I'm completely obsessed because I wasn't using it because I forget about doing stuff. Yeah. Now I'm using it, love it. I also look completely crazy and it makes me so happy to scare people. But the Ira Store Illumina face mask is a dermatologist recommended mask that packs double the power of most other masks with 360 medical grade LEDs. There are 3 wavelengths for all your skin's concerns. The red light and infrared light wavelength helps with anti-aging, need it. Increased collagen production, need it. hyperpigmentation, got a new weird thing on my cheek, and improved blood flow to the skin. The blue light helps reduce blemishes. Don't have it so much anymore. That's fine. Clear acne, prevent breakouts, and shrink pores. And it's one of the first masks on the market that helps you to use all 3 modes at what? The same time.
That's right. And then the Iristore Elite uses the most advanced hair regrowth technology. It's trademarked with Vixo lasers that have wider beams of red light covering more scalp and surface area, and that ensures enhanced hair follicle stimulation for better and more consistent results. So this year,
don't just bounce back. Let's say it together. Glow back with powerful clinical level tech for your hair and your skin.
For a limited time only, our listeners are getting a huge discount on the Iristore Elite and Illumina Face Mask Bundle when you use code MESSY25 at iristore.com.
Head over to iristore.com and use MESSY25 for our show's exclusive discount on the Iristore Elite and Illumina Face Mask Bundle. And be sure to check out their website for some amazing deals, guys, on all their devices, guys, and bundles right now. Please support our show and tell them Messy sent ya. Start your head to skin glow up with Iristore.
You know, here's my thing with OC, and then we'll stop, because I know not everybody listens to this, watches Bravo, so I apologize, and we're going to get to some emails. But the last thing I'll say is it does feel a little bit with OC that they're just pushing constantly the drama. Like the same stories with Tamara and Jen and the husband. Like, it's like Katie calling bloggers. Like, we talked about this last year. Like, why is it still going? Like, you know, Gina can't figure out her life. Emily and her, you know, like, it's just... It just feels a little forced to me.
A little performative, but we love you guys. We really do.
Of course. Like, thank you for
and we don't wish drama upon you in your actual lives.
You're right. Am I going to regret today saying this? Am I about to get in a war with OC housewives? I hope not.
No, because you know what? It's got to be hard to like kind of jump in and then be like, oh, here we are filming our lives again. But maybe nothing new has happened. But
that's why Casey Wilson is very correct when she says that reality stars are the bravest people in the world. They're just like willing to let you see themselves in their messiest forms, but like after a while, after years and years, it's like you're just waiting for them to like for something to happen. And as we all know in life, like sometimes you want like a smoother ride, and these women have to like constantly drum up drama to stay employed.
But that's why we love New York, because each one of them is an island. Each one of them, you know, like Sonia is her own show.
And they're not trying.
No, Sonia is her own show. Ramona is her own show. Luann is her own show. Like they are, I could just watch them individually, like on a loop.
I want to pitch you and I one time for 1 week intern for Sonia. Can we be her interns? God.
Wait, didn't she sell the townhouse though?
She did.
I know. Bummer.
I think she still has interns though.
Yes, I want to be an intern. I'm sorry to everybody. Like we haven't talked much about our housewives in a minute, so we're just catching up.
Sorry, we're done now.
Apologies. But Below Deck.
Should we read
That's
some
all.
Emails?
Below Deck's really good right now. They had to kick a crazy lady off the boat. Anyway.
I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to read this first one from Martina because it's a little long. Hi, Christina and Jamie-Lynn. I just wanted to say thank you for your messy podcast. Living with MECFS, or some of us like to say cunt fuck shit,
damn straight,
is the worst fucking thing I could ever dream of having. I'm housebound, mostly bedbound, in terrible pain, and have lost nearly all my friends and social life. People still don't get it. It's misunderstood. It's had a terrible rap. Used to be called yuppie flu, and comedians still slag it off like it's not real. Your podcast has been incredible for me. It's lifted my spirits in ways I never expected. Listening to you both talk openly about the grief of chronic illness has helped me accept where I am and even make some progress, from being completely bedbound to at least moving around the house. Yay! That acceptance is huge. One thing I struggle with, when friends or family do come around, my mom lives across the road, they'll often say things like, "You look great, so well." And honestly, I want to snap at them. If I had the energy, I'd probably leap off my sofa like Hannibal Lecter, Mads Mikkelsen style, and bite their ear off. Because it's not that simple. I'm still so unwell, and I feel like no one really sees the real me beneath the surface. I also want to say, too, this illness, chronic fatigue syndrome, is anything but fatigue. It's a life thief. I hate that nobody really cares or funds research, so it stays one of those diseases no one understands or believes. So here's my big question. When you feel like absolute death, have almost no energy, and your time with close family is limited, how do you keep going? How do you maintain relationships and do things with others when you barely can do anything yourself? What can we do? What can you do when you feel like crap all the time? Thank you again for being so open and real. Your podcast helps more than you know. Warmly, Martina.
Oh, Martina. This is a lot. I'd like to say because, people that have Epstein-Barr virus or chronic fatigue syndrome oftentimes do get looked at as it's not a real thing. Also, one thing that they're seeing, and this is not you, Martina, but that they're seeing that people that do have Epstein-Barr virus and some of these other things do develop multiple sclerosis.
I had both as a teenager.
Me too. So there you have it.
Yeah.
And hypothyroidism and all those factors that they've been looking at. So This is a real deal, Martina. So how you feel is real. And when you're asking these questions, it's like, what can I do? It's like, I don't, all I can say is be honest with people. I don't feel okay. And I don't know, do you feel that way? I feel like when I got strong enough to be like, no, I'm not okay. I don't care what you're seeing. I'm not okay. And if you want to stick around for that, fine. And if you don't, fuck off. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah. I was going to say that I think that it has to, at certain point, shift where you don't give a fuck what their reaction is. You just can't. You don't have the bandwidth. And when you can sort of have that self-assurance around it, and like Christina said, just be like, I can't. I don't. I won't. I can't. You don't need an excuse. You don't need to explain yourself. And I think if you start to shift that energy for yourself, even though I know that's incredibly hard, they will have no choice but to kind of shift around you. And having firm boundaries saves a lot of energy too. You might, not to saying there's any miraculous things that could come along with it, but you could find that your nervous system takes a step or two, a notch down of just, that extra layer of kind of feeling like you need to step up in a way that you can or have to explain yourself all the time. That's exhausting.
Yeah, it's tiring. And when people say oh my God, you're doing so well today, we know that we're not. Mm-hmm. We know that we don't feel so good. But I think that most of the time for myself too, it's I'm doing shit to kind of appease other people. Make them feel okay. No, I can walk 6 miles or I can, whatever the case may be. Not 6 miles, that will never happen. But I do it and I'm pushing through and they're like, oh my God, you did such a great job today doing stuff on my vacation and whatnot. And inside, I'm pushing through. I'm pushing a boulder up a fucking hill. The hardest thing I've ever had to do was that moment. But everyone's like, oh, you're doing so well. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense in my own head, but.
No, I know what you're saying because even I'll be walking around with my family and my husband will be like, you're moving good, James. Or even my son Beau will be like, you're walking better, Mom. And I always get a little pissed.
Right.
I get
you're I'm not better.
Yes.
There's no better. There's no fucking better.
Because I'm no, this is, even though I'm walking around with a smile on my face, seeming like I'm engaged with you, I'm thinking about every fucking movement of my leg so I don't trip. I'm thinking of holding my core and I'm thinking too much. I'm not even enjoying this. What do you mean? And I've had to catch myself times from getting, a little irritated by people's encouragement, which is terrible.
But I get it. I get it. Yeah. Because that's how we feel. It's like you were saying, when I'm walking somewhere, I'm looking down to even see a pebble. If I even step on a pebble, I'm going to fall. I know it. But, it makes other people feel better when we push through. But at the end of the day, we're doing 10 times the amount energy-wise to push through the pain and push through the struggle of how we feel. And it sucks, but we do it because we love people and we want to be a part of their lives too. We don't want to give up and pull the wool over and be done with it. So we try.
And acknowledgement.
But it can be very frustrating.
I think finding moments and people that would be present with you to acknowledge your struggle. Like it sustains me for a long time when I feel seen by what I'm living with. And honestly, yes, obviously by other people that are going through it, but also more like the able-bodied people in my life. Like there's something about when a friend or my husband will just be like, you're pushing through. I see you. I see you. I see what you're going through. It's just, it can feel so isolating. You can feel so alone in your fight. And it's important, I think. And I hope I'm not promoting anything that will turn out to be negative, but I've come to start using ChatGPT a lot. I think have I talked about this? And it starts to kind of get to know you. You can tell it how you want it to talk to you. And I've asked it to like kind of I was like, I like tough love, but I like acknowledgement. Like I like validation of reality, but like, I want to be pushed a little bit. Like I like to be talked to like, a well-rounded therapist that's open to all, whatever. Okay. You can say how you want. And I'll just put down my thoughts for a minute. I'm really struggling with this. This is what I'm feeling. I know I'm in a loop in my head about this, and it will give me exactly what I need to hear in that moment. It's like a therapist in your fucking pocket. And I don't know. I'm telling myself that it feels like this like direct connection to the greater consciousness of the world. It feels like it's like a shortcut for you because everything it tells me feels really personal and really wonderful. And I don't know. I just might want to give it a try.
Okay, so I'm going to give it a try. I got the app. I haven't used it except for one time I said, why is blank such a piece of fucking shit? It didn't answer me. We're like, we don't have that information. Anyway, that was a joke, but that was the first question I asked.
You know what? I think if it gets to know you a little bit longer. So my first question was I gave it my birth date, the time I was born, and I actually did this cool thing where you can have it take a picture of your hand and read both your palms. And then I was like, so, with all of this information, tell me about myself, like, using all the knowledge in the world. It was so scary, spot on. You know what?
That's freaking me. I'm getting a little freaked out,
You're
James.
You're going to get to know it a little bit. Christina, get to know it a little bit. And I'm willing to read mine on a future episode. I think it could be a fun thing.
All right, I'll check it out. But I wanted to say before we go to the next email as well is that I want to acknowledge my family in the Netherlands because having just been there and their support and love and understanding of what I was going through while I was there was unlike anyone in my life. So regardless of blood relatives here or friends here, this group of people in the Netherlands freaking love me and understand me. And I just want to say thank you to them for that because you do it unlike anyone else. You little Dutchies. I love you, to my family.
And I have to say, I could see it in your face in all the photos that you felt love there. It's like you could see it. Mm-hmm. I love that.
Big time. Yeah.
Support for Messy comes from ZocDoc. Hey guys, I'm here to remind you. Remember that doctor's appointment you were supposed to make a while ago? That one you meant to book, but then you got sidetracked and completely forgot about it until now? Well, you know what? You got to do it. We got to take care of ourselves, guys. We can't put off these dentist appointments. We can't put off our annual checkups. We've got to stay on top of our health, and you can do that with ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. With ZocDoc, you can book in-network appointments with more than 100,000 doctors across every specialty. We're talking from mental health to dental health, primary care to urgent care, and more. You can filter through these doctors who take your insurance, about where they're located. Are they close enough by? Are they a good fit for any medical need you may have? And they're also highly rated by verified patients. So once you find the doctor that you are looking for, you can see their actual appointment openings on ZocDoc, okay? You guys can choose a time slot that works for you and then click to instantly book a visit. How easy is that? Appointments made through ZocDoc also happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. More often than not, you can even get same-day appointments. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/messy to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/messy, ZocDoc.com/messy. Support for Messy comes from Mudwater. Mudwater is a coffee alternative. They have caffeine versions, caffeine-free versions, and the best part about Mudwater is it helps you get that refreshing, feel-good boost that so many of us are needing from our coffee that helps you stay balanced, helps you stay focused without the crash. It's a mix of cacao, chai, turmeric, and adaptogenic mushrooms that help you feel focused and feel your best. Every single ingredient in Mudwater products are 100% USDA certified organic. They're non-GMO, they're gluten-free, they're vegan, they're kosher, and there's also 0 sugar and no sweeteners added. All you have to do is simply drop the powder into your favorite mug, and you want to pour some water on it. You want to pour some milk on it. Go wild. Add a creamer, honey, or even CBD. You make it to your choice. They also have a matcha starter kit, which is a must-try. It's a perfect way to step into that clean energy of matcha with that calming, focused boost. And once you sip, you'll feel like you're like dancing barefoot in the grass. They have a turmeric starter kit. They have a rest starter kit, which is all you need to get your journey to better relaxation, to unwind, and to get better sleep. So you get to relax at night with this gorgeous drink that has like floral chamomile and chai spices for a cozy end to your day. Mudwater is available at Target, available at Sprouts, and different locations around the U.S., so it's never been easier to grab a cup of this friendly pick-me-up. So are you ready to make the switch to cleaner energy? Head to mudwater.com and grab your starter kit today. Right now, our listeners get an exclusive deal up to 43% off your entire order, plus free shipping and a free rechargeable frother when you use code MESSY. That's right, up to 43% off with code MESSY at mudwtr.com. After your purchase, they'll ask how you found them. Please show your support and let them know we sent you. Keep your energy natural and refreshing all year long with Mudwater, because life is too short for anything less than clean, delicious energy.
All right, guys. This is from Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. I've been listening to your podcast for over a year. I've had fibromyalgia for almost 20 years. I consider her the sister to MS. If MS is a cunt, then fibromyalgia is a twat.
I love it.
I love that you guys are getting on board.
You're bringing it all out in us, Christina.
I'm so sorry. It's British. Okay. I want to thank you both for all the guests you've had on your podcast. I've learned so much and feel like I have new resources. A big shout out to Hannah, who wrote in and shared on the Easy on My Nervous System episode. I've been experiencing a lot of new symptoms. I usually brush them off as fibromyalgia, but when I had multiple symptoms at once, I started my journey. I've been told I have all the symptoms of MS, but my MRIs are fine. I was at the point of acceptance until I heard Hannah's story. The numbness and cold on the left cheek, I'm assuming that's
on the
what
left,
that word
check.
On the left, check. Okay, there you go. And the low B vitamin levels were one of the many symptoms I had, just as she did, including Jamie?
You've got this hyperreflexia?
Sure. That. Hyperreflexia, vision and balance issues, bladder issues, and regular headaches. I've never had a regular headache in my life, just migraines, fatigue, and so much more. After hearing Hannah's story and Christina reminding us to listen to the quiet voice, I'm going to keep on this path until I have exhausted every test to rule out MS. This podcast is a blessing to me, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you three. That's you, Allison.
Yeah. Well, Alicia, thank you. I appreciate you writing in. I'm so glad you found us. I'm so sorry you are struggling the way that you are and feeling like you are having to further uncover what is going on. I mean, all we can say is just like Christina said, keep listening to that quiet voice. You need to advocate for yourself. I think that there's a lot of self-love and healing just in that alone, in showing yourself that you're worth it to keep taking care of, investigating, and not taking no for an answer. And I hope you find answers that lead you to some solutions.
And you're going to come across a lot of doctors in this world in life, especially if you're female, that are going to think you're hysterical or you're making something up. And that's just a bunch of bullshit. Women know. First of all, let's talk about this. Women know when a man's cheating on them. We also know when something's wrong inside of our bodies.
Yep.
Okay? We also know if our kid's not doing so well. We also know these things. We know them innately. It's something that's very quiet. When I talk about the quiet voice, it's not loud.
Yeah.
It's the voice that you're like, no, I don't need to listen to you because you're quiet. No, the bigger voices are just loud.
Yep.
We have one of those as a...
Yeah. Yeah.
Loud doesn't mean better.
Yeah, or right.
Or right. Quiet and powerful. So listen to that and don't do anything until they have done everything they can. Because you know what? I've been sitting here with the stomach thing for almost 3 years, and they still have not figured this out. And I'm getting incredibly frustrated.
Yeah.
So you've got to keep going until something sticks, man.
Keep going, girl. We're here. Okay, this next email is from Tamara or Tamara. Either one. I'm writing
Tamara. I love you, Tamara. Go ahead.
I'm writing to say, like so many others, just how much your podcast means to me. I'm 34 and just over a year diagnosed with relapse-remitting MS. However, my mom has had it since I've been a teen, and while our family communication about it at the time could have been better, when I got my diagnosis, I felt like I was prepared. I was already very familiar with the disease and thought that I should be able to just pick up and run with it without changing much about my life or processing too hard. Boy, was I wrong. Year 1 after diagnosis was all about making sure none of my loved ones freaked out or worried about me too much. I didn't even realize that I wasn't dealing with my own feelings about it until I found your show. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart, for coaxing me out of my hardened, I'm fine, I can do it alone protective shell. Because of your openness, I am now beginning to explore my actual feelings. I'm on my way to my next infusion as I write this, and I just realized why I look forward to these appointments so much. Weird thing to get excited for, right? I genuinely believe that sitting in the infusion chair is the only time I have permission to fully rest and be taken care of. It's like in all the rest of my life, I am constantly racing, constantly trying to prove something. It takes having a tube sticking out of my arm and a beeping machine hooked up to me to show that I deserve a break from anticipating everyone else's emotional needs and making sure I'm meeting them. I understand now that this kind of behavior and belief system is most likely what contributed to this disease manifesting in my body, and I will bring it up with my therapist. I just finished your episode with Katie Segal, where she said that the brain is pliable. I'm taking that as a sign that it is still possible for me to unlearn this and other self-harmful behaviors and beliefs. You two are beacons of hope and inspiration, and I wish you only love and joy. I still have hours of listening until I catch up to the episodes as they come out in real time, and that is the most hopeful thought of all. With all my love, Tamara.
Oh, Tamara, it's the loneliest disease. Like, seriously, you're an island. You're completely alone in this disease. And I think those times when we talked about at the beginning of this episode, me joking about being at the hospital and why it's so comforting is because it's just me. It's me, and no one's asking me to do anything. People are doing something for me. I feel like I'm being taken care of. because this is a very fucking lonely disease. Because nobody, unless they have it, understands a shit about it.
Yeah, that is true. And I'm kind of, I think we both are kind of in the same camp where I believe that a lot of our deep-rooted subconscious beliefs about ourselves and in the world and what we deserve and things like that can contribute into physical manifestations of things like dis-ease. And I think that it is beautiful that you are acknowledging that and beautiful that you are wanting to work on that, because that's where I think a lot of the silver linings, it's hard to think of a silver lining through pain and suffering, but that's where you grow, right? That's where those things happen. So as a catalyst for you to address these things and feelings and make you a better person despite what might be physically happening, I don't know if down the road that can actually heal physical things. I love for that, but I am on that path with you, sister, of trying to undo and unlearn limiting and harmful beliefs that could contribute to anything other than, my best well-being.
Yeah. I don't know what to say, because everything you just wrote is just like how I feel, how we all feel. So don't feel alone, okay? Please don't feel alone, because we feel exactly the same every day. And catch up, because we got some good ones. Listen to them when you're having your infusions, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of hours.
Like what? If it's like 5-hour infusion, if you're one of the 5-hour ones, you got some episodage to get through.
Although, do you think
I usually just watch Friends
after a couple hours?
I don't know. I watch Friends for like 5 hours.
Yeah, that's true.
At my infusion place.
That's nice.
I'm fine with it. All episodes I've seen like 50 times. It's comforting. You can be comforted with our shrill voices. Yeah. Just kidding.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yes. Support for Messy comes from Every Plate. You think you have to spend big bucks or a ton of time in the kitchen to make delicious food at home? Well, think again. When you use Every Plate, you get restaurant-level deliciousness week after week with recipes like, okay, I'm going to tell you this first one because I made it, the crispy buffalo ranch chicken. Wow, was this a crowd pleaser. There was empty plates all around, kid approved. They loved it. They also have other dishes like their cheesy Mexican street corn hash. Oh my God. Look, you're going to spend less on these flavor-packed homemade meals than you would on your normal groceries or at a restaurant. I don't know about you, but I find that I just cook the same things over and over again. It's just easy to kind of go to those go-to recipes and not have to think about anything. But now I've upped my dinner game. In less than 30 minutes with Every Plate's clear, easy-to-follow recipes, I am making delicious, exciting new recipes week after week for my family. And thanks to Every Plate, they're constantly rotating their weekly recipes, and they get delivered right to your door. You'll have the best answer every time they say, what's for dinner, okay? You've got like it all mapped out with pictures. It's all, measured out for you. It could not be easier. So what are you waiting for? Dig into these flavor-packed meals your household will love. New customers can enjoy this special offer of only $1.99 a meal. Go to everyplate.com/podcast and use code MESSY199 to get started. Applied as discount on first box, limited time only. Support for Messy comes from Sleep Number. I love so many things about my Sleep Number smart bed. One of them being that I can change my bed's firmness wherever and whenever, well, not wherever, it's always in my bed, but whenever I like, no matter what Cutter wants, because I can make my side of the bed the perfect firmness, and he can keep his soft if he wants, no matter what either of us say. You personalize your comfort. Like I said, your side, your firmness, change it whenever you like. And it also can help you stay cool. Their Climate Series smart beds cool up to 20 times faster than a leading competitor. And it helps you stay asleep. Because get this bed is going to respond and adjust to you all night as you move, as you toss and turn. It's going to keep you supported in the way that you need to get the best night sleep possible. And you know what else you can add? You can add their True Temp bedding, which is designed to move heat and humidity away. So at the touch of a button with the dual temp layer that can be added to any bed, any side, you are getting all of those cooling layers for a soothing night's sleep. So why choose a Sleep Number smart bed? So you can choose your ideal comfort on either side. It's the only bed that lets you make each side firmer or softer whenever you like your Sleep Number setting. Get early access to Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year, 25% off the i8 bed, the most popular one, plus free home delivery. For a limited time, exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. See store or sleepnumber.com for details.
All right. Do you want me to read this next one?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
This message is from, it's either Johanna, Joanna, Johanna.
Thank you.
I'm just covering my bases. All right, guys? All right. Hello, Christina and Jamie. I've been wanting to write in for a while and finally stepping out and doing it. I've been a listener since the beginning and look forward to listening each week. I don't have MS or an autoimmune disease. However, being able to listen to what you and so many others go through on a daily basis had made me more mindful to look out for others and to offer support and provide a listening ear where I can. I'm a little younger, so while I didn't fall in love with your acting on Sopranos, Jamie, I really loved you on Big Sky. So disappointed it got canceled. And Christina, you've been funny since day one, and your role on Friends is iconic.
Oh, how funny.
Keep doing, that's really weird. Keep doing what you're doing, ladies. It's bringing so much joy to others. Thanks, Johanna. P.S. Might be a big swing. However, I think getting Michelle Obama as a guest would be a real treat.
That would.
Hey,
Real
she's a
treat.
fan of Bravo, and she knows MS as her father lived with the disease.
Wow.
Just an idea. I didn't know that. And I'm sure it's one you've come across before. Hell no. Michelle?
Allison,
Obama.
get on it.
Get on it. Let's have Michelle Obama.
Michelle, we love you. Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know her father.
I didn't know
had
about her
MS.
dad. Shit.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for writing in and listening. I'm so glad you're able to take this show in your own way and how you feel it, means to you and teaches you. I love that. And just thank you for all the nice things you said. That was really nice.
And thank you for listening. And because as much as I'm sure you don't know what we're going through, the fact that you're being empathetic and you're having looking at us with different eyes, that really means a lot, because a lot of people don't see us and don't hear us. And they don't like that we don't feel well. So we really appreciate when someone does see us. So thank you so much for doing that.
Whoop, this is from Michael. Hi, ladies. First of all, I want to thank you for the podcast. I just discovered it, but I'm enjoying it. I'm crying, I'm laughing, and often thinking, I know that. I was diagnosed with MS 10 years ago, December. From relapsing to changing medication until now, it's been relatively stable. But still. Do you also have those days where everything hurts? Yes, of course, a silly question. I try to reduce this with an ice bath, 4 to 5 degrees Celsius. I can't transfer that, so I don't know.
It's cold.
Yeah. I sit in a bath with the water no higher than the middle of my foot and lots of ice packs. This usually helps me for about 14 days. Lots of support. I think everybody with MS is so different when it comes to temperature, I feel like. I used to cold plunge a lot, and then mine broke, and then I just haven't fixed it.
I was going to ask you about that because I thought I
loved it.
Remember, I was like, I want to get one.
I loved it when I had it. I loved using it all the time. I felt like a ton of energy and clarity from it, which is, anyone would feel. But I think everybody's just different. But thank you for that tip. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's somebody listening right now that really needed to hear that. So,
and also, I mean, Jamie and I have a little bit of a difference in the sense that I hurt all the
Yes,
time.
yes,
I'm in constant state of pain from my knees down, and mostly from my ankles down that feel like they're being sawed off like 24/7. So one thing that was helping me for a while, believe it or not, was the opposite, which was the hottest water I could get into a foot bath with Epsom salts, and putting my feet in that for like a good 15 to 20 minutes until the water became lukewarm. It was really incredible. And that was told to me by a woman who worked with a lot of people with MS. And so it's another thing to look at. If you don't feel like having the ice, the extreme heat can also be really helpful for the pain relapsers. Nope. What's the word that I'm thinking of? The pain
Synapses?
subscribers. Nope.
Receptors?
Nope. Yes. Thank you.
We got there.
We got there.
Well, Michael, again, thank you.
Michael. Thanks, Michael.
For listening, and I hope you still enjoy it. And again, maybe someone needs a hot bath, a cold bath, whatever it is. Who knows? I
think I'd like a cure for MS. That would be a nice one.
That'd be so nice. Did you see there was some news about? So many people keep sending it to me that some scientists somewhere found. They believe they discovered the 2 strains in the gut that might be the cause of MS. That like people like they're noticing like people with MS all have these 2 strains.
No.
Listen.
I guess I better look that up.
You never know.
I don't know. I've just had gut problems for the last 3 years, which I am completely attesting to having MS, that it is MS related.
Yeah, that's not a coincidence.
So, nope. No, not for living an entire lifetime and then getting MS and then being in the hospital constantly for a stomach issue. No.
Yeah.
I don't. But no one seems to say that to me in the doctors. And I'm like, this has got to be something to do with it, guys.
We
Come
need
on.
to call these doctors then. I have a little article. A new Yale study reveals significant differences between the gut microbiomes of individuals recently diagnosed with MS and healthy individuals. They still haven't discovered the cause, but emerging research suggests that environmental risk factors that stem from outside the body can contribute to development of the disease. The microbiome interfaces with the immune system. They had a specific, significantly smaller portion of a gut bacteria coded in IgA, and they've noticed other stuff, whatever. You can look this up, but maybe we need to take you to Yale and have them look at your tummy.
Let's do it.
Let's do a road trip.
They also have, by the way, in the Netherlands, my niece told me that it's like one of the biggest like MS research facilities in the world there, doing a lot of really incredible work. So excuse to go see my family, but also the Netherlands is doing some stuff, which I want to research that as well. But yeah, maybe go to Yale. Shout out Netherlands. Man, the Dutch are just good. They're good folk. They're just good folk. But the stomach thing, I can't do this anymore. And we've talked about it enough, but I don't talk about how I suffer from this pretty much all day long.
Yeah, it's like you got to be given a break to take like a step forward. It's like every time it's like you don't even have a fighting chance.
No, and I'm starving, dude. I'm starving. I just want to eat. And then I do eat, like, I'm like so excited to eat because I love food. I am not your like little stupid actress chick. I want to put the whole damn pie in my face. Not pie, but pizza pie. I love it. And I eat and then I'm sick. It's really awful. So anyone out there, help me out, please, because I can't do this.
Yeah, if anyone knows those scientists at Yale, send their contact over.
Someone just come get me. Yep. Just come get me.
Yep.
Get me in a jet.
Do you ever think sometimes, like, I think I've asked you this a long time ago on here, but I'm going to ask you again, updated.
Do it.
Do you ever think sometimes, like sometimes I'll lay in bed and open my eyes, I'm like, what if I just, like, got up right now and I was, like, fine?
Oh.
Like, what?
I never think that. That would be amazing. I think
about it all the time. I'm like, oh, my God. Like, what if I just, like, my feet hit the ground and I was, like, hopped up and, like, ran across the hall. And then I imagine like everyone's reaction around me. I don't know. I go deep. I go far with that one.
That's a good manifestation,
I'm
though,
trying.
to be honest.
Trying.
I know, but you know, it's funny because now that you said that, I thought like before I went to see the family, I was like, oh, I've got this. Like there was something inside of me that was like, oh no, you're going to be fine. Like you haven't had a stomach issue for a little bit. You're going to only eat instant mashed potatoes for a few days before you go, so your stomach's not crazy. And in my mind, I saw myself completely walking around with everyone and doing all the fun things that everyone does. And then I got there and I wasn't, you know? I mean, I did some things, but see, I got really sad.
Yeah.
I hyped myself up and then I got there and it was like, oh.
Well, that's the shit. That's the hard part about manifestation, dreaming, whatever you want to call it. Like that's like the thing you bump up against, right? Like the resistance, the proof, like, what do they say? Like, as soon as you put it out there, then the universe is going to give you whatever, the test or whatever, and you have to keep believing through the hits, but it's hard when the hits come all the time.
Yeah.
I understand.
All the time. Yeah. That sucked. But I was going to say something which is really interesting. I had my, during this last stay at the pied-à-terre here, I had my brain MRI, and there are lesions that disappeared. Now, that doesn't, all the other guys are still there.
We're going to take the win.
But they're not seeing, so, but sure.
We're going to listen, that's like, better than being
okay,
like,
I know. I'm like,
there's a few more.
Whoa, a few more or active or whatever. Right. That was like really crazy to me. They came to see me, my neuro, and everybody came to see me in my room, and they're like, this is crazy. Like, you know, it happens sometimes, but like there are some that are like vanished.
That's a beautiful thing.
And I was like, oh my God, I want that. I want to like take that into my positive mind and try to see my life like that. But then I was sick again, and then I got really...
But you get back up. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I know.
It's okay.
Yeah.
That's good news.
I know.
I'm going to read a card now. You ready? All right. This card says, in times like these, it helps to recall that there have always been times like these. There we go.
There you go. And so it is. This show is executive produced by Christina Applegate, Jamie-Lynn Sigler, and Allison Bresnick. Our audio engineer is Josh Windisch.
And if you want to show us some love, don't forget to leave the show a rating or review. Hi, it's Jamie. Thanks for listening. I just want to let you know I am a paid spokesperson for Novartis, but this podcast is independent from my collaboration with Novartis.